I'm late. I'm sorry. It's just one of those. Nothing wanted to line up just right, but I am here, and because it is just perfect. As you can see more of me because my webcam isn't working. The second I hit the go live button, the old dog woke up. So I am actually going to say, hi, I'm really glad you're here. Hang on a second, I'm going to take the old dog out. Wait, we do what we do for our loved doggies. I'll be right back. Sorry for the pause right at the beginning. Hang on. Okay. Sorry. Appreciate that. We are going to work on some coasters. These are some ones, ouch, that I did yesterday and today. I had not these two, but these were all from a layer cake that I thought I was going to do something with. I pattern tested doing this little funky cheater cathedral window thing, and I was all excited about it, and I've never done shit with it afterwards. So I just robbed what I could out of it. Um, we have the shop hop starting on Wednesday, and I had all these um coasters, done coasters, and then kits to make coasters with the pattern. And so somebody came in Saturday and bought every single one of the done ones. Although I'm very happy that they sold. Yay! I have none for Wednesday when the shop hop starts. So I thought we'd put some together, and I don't know. It's a nice day. Didn't really want to be. Not sure this is what I wanted to do all night. Rip it and sew on. Howdy. How's it going? I'm glad Daisy needed you. Give me a chance to set up my laptop. Okay, awesome on that. Um, Rip it and sew on. I'm guessing by your little image you're in Texas. So what is it that you are working on tonight? I'm sneaking dinner. Sorry. I don't have a camera on me, so you didn't have to witness that. Oh crap, what bell? My seam ripper. Okay. We're gonna go over to this cam. Okay. I've been just matching the 5 squares. I could rip these. Hmm. We've got a few that we could play with. That's Daisy's outside if you would eyeball her. Thank you. Hmm. Not quite 5 minutes. Not enough to worry about bringing her in yet, but being as there's another set of eyes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I have 6 batting squares. I just did a frog one. I kind of like the idea of this one. I guess I had to rip it. But this is an old Zen chic line from Moda. So, see if I'd want that to be across from each other, but the purple would touch. And no, me, I'm just fucking this all up. Okay, stop right like that. I guess that'd work. I'm overstressing it. It's a freaking coaster. Wow, quite the supper there. I tried to do a fajita in the crock pot with as much freaking spices as I put in that. It had no flavor. Yeah, it, yeah, it was 2.5. I was very disappointed. But there was like a huge amount in one of those little colored dishes that I mixed up and then dumped all in. It called for a teaspoon, and I kind of eyeballed it because it's hard to do the salt. Yeah, so it was disappointing. I still needed to eat. Mmm, digging into the apples. Sorry you're having a headache today. That's not necessarily what I want. That's the back of that. But probably good. I have more of this. It's one of those I want to do something with it. And as much as I want to do something with it, you never fucking will. I really liked this line, and one of our customers was just, she either didn't like what she was doing, or it didn't turn out right, or this was leftover. She like threw, thank you, a huge bag of this fabric away. Like, another. That, and I'm only putting up here what I can probably get big pieces out of, but there's more narrower pieces. And so I've just been this holding onto it. Oh, this was one I was going Hmm. Oh yeah, there's jalapenos in that. Hmm. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, you follow the recipe. Yeah. We didn't say we knew what we were doing. No, but I even put the hot honey on it, and I did cheese, I did sour cream, and nothing. Nothing. Okay, so great. Oh shit. That's that's a lot. See, not my thing. Look at all this. There's quite a bit of the black. There's some purple. Good job, Daisy. There's the black solid tones, the black, the purple. I have many different colors of this print, just not big enough pieces. Ugh, I like it. What am I gonna do? I can't keep it all, right? I can't keep it all. Just fucking cut it. I've had it for how long? Over 6 years? Cut it. I'll get enjoyment out of it while I play with it, right? All right. Maybe though. Hmm. What are you doing, Daisy? All right. Maybe though. I'll put something else back so I can save this stuff in the front. Oh. Oh, hey. That'll be great. I don't know what I thought that was going to be part of. That is a table that I got to decide whether I want to spend $700 on. We have an idea, and ideas cost money. And I keep trying to find it on a cheaper scale. And I think I'm going to have to break down and spend the money to get what I want. I hear you slipping and sliding. Let's layer one up. What happening over there? No, I sewed all the ones that I had. Robert is going to be at play practice tonight. Daisy, you okay? Did you sneeze? Damn allergies, huh? He doesn't have a big part, but he is going to be in Fiddler on. What? Really? Yeah, I think that's. He's going to be a shopkeep, but they want everybody to grow big beards. And I haven't seen him in a beard hmm, since my mom died. 30 years. But it can't just be like a beard. It's got to be like a big bushy beard. Uh-huh. That'd be interesting. Who knows? Maybe he'll like it. Um, oh, that's right. I want to cut this so it's just far enough out of my way. Let's see. I think this is beautiful. This was a wide back from one of the shop quilts. I can't remember which one. Oh, plaid. One of the AOK patterns. All these colors were in the front. Mhm. That is not even so. I don't have my damn readers. How's that even possible? Ooh, hey. Hey! Holy crap. I can see. Oh, I'm gonna get two out of this. I might have to cut a couple more strips. Yes. I think this looks pretty. And I have enough of it that can be the back sides too. And not feel like I'm wasting it. Oh, I still don't have all my fabric. A little concerning. Gotta figure out the best way to track who I still need to cut kits for. Sacrilege. Can't believe I just dumped that. Okay. I don't know. They'll have to have some sort of facial hair at least. I'm not sure if Robert looked real great last time he did it, but it's 30 years ago. I'm gonna have to just try it. Alright, damn it. I'm gonna freaking accidentally cut that cord if I'm not careful. Gee. And then I ran into the coaster lady at the store today. She's like, "Why do you look familiar?" I'm like, the quilt shop? That's it. Yeah, get somebody out of their known location, like baristas and school attending secretaries and shit. You know. We were bad dog parents yesterday. I'm glad I skimmed her. Oh, what happened? How is this still on? Make it work. We didn't feed the dogs. I was getting ready for bed, went to get pills, and realized all their dinner pills were still there. I'm not really quite sure how they didn't lose their mind and just piss us off to the point where we started trying to figure it out. They were just surprisingly casual about it. Totally weird. We got home a little after 5, and I just kind of assumed that Michael had done it. Michael didn't do it because they had gone out to get pizza and hadn't gotten around to doing it yet, which wasn't necessarily his job, but he does it when if we're late. It was just cluster. Nobody truly meant to. That should be in the same allowance. Screen door open today. It's so pretty. Gully's basically been outside all day. So you working on anything tonight, Sarah? Or just chilling after your blunder earlier? Who's sneaking? Carissa, hi. How's it going? I am just kind of chilling out. Because Dad's not coming home right away. He's got play practice. He has to grow a beard, did he tell you? Yeah, yeah. That'll be interesting. It's good. That'll be interesting, I'm sure. You haven't? He he grew one a long time ago. It Yeah, we'll see. I don't know that he's capable of growing the big bushy ones like I think they're hoping for, but and it's kind of a short period of time. Well, it's July, so maybe not 3 months. Can't seem to work on. Oh, yeah, it'd be hard to tell the difference, right? All right, that one was perfect. Hmm. So, what are these itty bitty tiny microscopic built-in blocks for then? What are you doing? There we go. Back down here. Seen enough of me. Hmm. Chocolate. All right, one, two, and press them. Daisy, what are you doing, kiddo? Ringing in my ears is bad these last couple of days. All right, so that's gonna be those two. We could probably press a couple more. What colors am I gonna put with this? Will that work? Is that kind of bright? I don't know. Too bad I don't have more of that. That looks kind of nice. Okay, let's look in these little bins right here because I don't want to go digging all over hill. Okay, we can get a couple out of this, and that wouldn't look bad. Okay, whoops, don't need that. That wasn't big enough. That's gonna be one. That's gonna be one. It's too small. Okay. Now, let's see. What all do I have to do before the hop? Try not to panic that I don't have all my fabric. Oh, well, we'll see how that blade works now. What else? I've got as many big kits as I can cut with the amount of fabric I just had left over from my Here Create Something bundle. Hello, how are you? I wish it would ding when somebody do that. I'm working on the Discord. I've got it downloaded. My son and I have a deal. He's working on one thing. I'm going to work on the other. And we're going to push each other. I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. What am I making? I am honestly just, yes, but, she's Daisy. I am doing these silly little coasters. It's just a 4 patch. So all the way around, flip them. We have shop hop. I've been absolutely insane, crazy busy trying to get ready for 2 months of shop hop. And I had these little, I like them. I had somebody want me to make them some around Christmas time, which I did. And then I continued making them, thinking I will have them set aside for me for if we have our week sows and other things. And then I'm like, oh crap, I need to have little things for grab and go at the counter. So I'm like, well, I'll just put my other ones in a basket. I'm like, well, then I should probably have kits. And there we go. If I can like just, well, yep, I agree with you. I can. I just, I needed to get a relatable language. And when I talk to my kids, they're like, oh, it's just like, like, yeah, well, I don't know what that is either. So, I've had to do just some go figure it out stuff. So now I have a family one, and I have supposedly one that I can use with Discord, not Discord, sorry, with OBS. I've changed something in OBS, so supposedly I can do it. I'm pretty sure I'm just missing a couple simple aha moments, but I end up getting done and heading upstairs and not taking the time after stream. I want you to hang out. That would be great. Because you don't even have to like get off your ass. You don't actually have to do anything. All right, that looked good. Let's do another one of those. Anyway, so I made all these coasters, and then somebody came in Saturday and bought everything I had pre-made. It wasn't like 100; it was 24 of them, but that was awesome. Whoops. So now I have a basket of kits and no coasters. She even bought the marijuana ones. Ah, yeah. Hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. So, what I typically do with these is I have them stacked like this and clipped, and I set them next to the sewing machine. So, when I need a leader and ender, it's a little bit bigger than your standard leader and ender, but you can see how many coasters you get done during your project. The bad part is remembering to reach for them. I don't always remember to reach for them. I like pull my string out and clip it and go, shit. I had coaster. So they show up quick. You just go all the way around. And I have all these damn 5-inch squares. So that'd be great. I'm gonna say no. Oh, pina colada. I went and got all kinds of errands done today. Wow, 8 people. Everybody's coming in, and I'm not doing anything other than freaking making posters. And maybe that's all it is. Maybe it needs to be like a couple of the other channels where maybe it's been too structured. Maybe we need to have more days of, yeah, fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just screw around. Big ones on the tip. Yeah. Batching. Huh? Oh, I just seems like I'm trying to be so structured. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on that, and not everybody shows up. And I got everybody showing up today, and I don't have a structure. Oh well, it is what it is. We're all here, right? Having fun. Wait. So, Katie, do you just publish then your Discord number, code, invite, whatever? Or how do you give your that information to the people? Lots of sirens. Oh, and the husband's home. Oh, and they hear him. Dusty, calm down, or I'm gonna have to turn the mute on. Mm, that's the dog. Yeah, every time there's sirens, our neighborhood dog up the hill has to help. Kind of cute. Hi. Okay, they're quiet again. All right. Thank you, Milky. Definitely. Yeah, I have to be precise. Mm-mm-mm. Have you got to go see Hail Mary yet, Sarah? Hmm. Probably Scully. There's so many. It, most likely, Watson and Scully are the ones that make the most noise. A ton of noise. All right. So my question was: you have to invite people to Discord to be allowed to be on your channel. I'm assuming you got to get that code, address, phone number, or something to people, whatever the technical term is for it. How do you do that? Like, is it just in your description? Because I don't know that I noticed it, but I wasn't looking for it. I'm gonna have to just live. Yeah, yeah. Like right now, all of us talking. If I had the channel, the Discord hooked up, we could all hear each other. Is it because of the machine going at the time, or is it garbled right now when there's no noise? Because I've had people say it was garbled, and then when I start talking about getting a mic, then I'm told your thing is fine. By the way, I'm like, shit, I don't know. Just gonna break down and get a new one anyway, or get one anyway. Okay, well, I will have to see about getting a new one or an actual mic. I'm using my headsets. Okay. Yeah, there's a pleat in that one. We don't care. Okay. Does anybody have a lapel mic that they really like? If not, then I'll just go ahead and do my research. Let's go over here. That looks bright on camera. Well, on my camera. Anyway. Okay. All right. Let's ask you Discord. I can't answer that. Okay. You're a Zoom user. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'm hoping I'll be busy on Sundays, but I have a feeling during this hop I'm planning on being open every Sunday. And I have a feeling I'll have some time on my hands, so I'll be able to sit and do some research maybe. Honestly, I think it'd be cool to do live Sundays at the shop. Just to like a zoo cam. Or maybe you're not overly interacting per se, or I'm not watching the the thread, but well, you don't have to have the camera on. It can be dark. I've seen people with it dark, right? I've not shared camera before, especially like if I'm eating. Oh, okay, I'll send her a note. Is she open yet? All right, there's a couple trimmed. Sometimes these shift, and like I said, we don't care. It's a coaster. As long as those corners hold when I flip it. What do you use for your inner replacement? Your camera, Mike? Yeah, that's what I told the kids. Don't build me a really big computer because I'm not going to want to sit and game here. I'm going to want to sit elsewhere. I'd rather have a gaming lap. I don't know that that's going to matter. My family lovingly does stuff for me, but not necessarily listens to what I want about some things. Okay. What are you doing over there, Davy? Crap. Coming apart right there. All right. So that's right. And Windows. Scenes. I have a feeling it's this side. Yeah. Yeah, King Plus. All right. Right there. I'm using the webcam for it. Probably my phone temporarily until we get February Canon camera. Yeah, we're dealing with that right now too. My son has a Canon camera, and he was going to give me his older webcam, but it's newer than this one that continually goes on the blink. Um, and he can't plug it in and have it charge while it's in use. He needs some additional adapter thing. You could take the battery out and charge the battery, but it only has an hour standby or something, or filming a battery thing. You know, bah. So, but you can get away with a phone or a lappy or a tablet, do just fine. The monitor here on this doesn't have sound. I do have the camcorder, which is this one, and the tablet, which is this view. But they're not central. I don't know. I don't know. Will die. Yeah, mine's plugged in right now, although I don't have that camera view on. Ow! Hey, that's still hot. There it is. Um, right now this has my brick charging it because it charges really fast. Most of the time it's hanging up with the tablet up there. I could probably, I could probably unplug this. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Eek. Hey, up close and personal. All right, that did not work. There you go. So I have two desks, and I, okay, can you hear me? That's totally weird. Okay, it disconnected and reconnected. Anyway, so I have the camcorder there plugged into the power tower. This is what I keep talking about. This was my first brainchild. This is a garment rack. There's Daisy. What are you doing, Daisy Maisie? So I have it pushed up against the legs here, but then I have the arm there with the tablet. And there's a pocket right here that my brick, my, which I only have to do it twice. Um, that the power brick, power battery, this thing. Yeah, it just sits up there, just fits perfectly. So that's how I've got it set up. But the one here, I'm going to get some sort of a hang down arm, and that's where I was going to put the webcam because it's there now, but it doesn't show the wall very well. So I think if I had the webcam kind of thing here, that way if I zoomed it out enough, you could see the wall. I don't know. All the behind the scenes crap, huh? Okay, there's one more flip coaster. Have I asked Chris about? No, I didn't even necessarily think about asking Chris. I don't know that he does anything that he would need a lapel mic. It seems big. The actual square footage of the area is big, but the way it's set up, I don't to be on camera, I'm tucked up against this wall, and I don't even get access to my stuff that's over there, the big cutting table over there, which you can see kind of, which it has now become a dumping ground because I don't get to actually use it. I will definitely ask him. But yeah, Michael's working on getting some additional piece of something to make it to where he can charge the camera or keep the battery from draining at least while he's got it going. And he got it a long time ago and was doing short things, so it didn't matter. But I'm like, why not? Why aren't you using it? Yep, yep. All right, let's get this camera up. Me, with me. That was hot. I just leave my arm on the hot pressed doohickey. Okay, Daisy's over there. Just walked up to that step. I could probably turn my phone into the Daisy cam for today. I was wondering if the phone is charged enough. Where did we put that? Can I put it really like pretty much on the ground? That might be interesting. What are you doing, kiddo? Okay. I don't know where the best spot would be to put a doggy cam. Let's just see what that does. Oh, put I put guardrails on that as best as I could. Oy. Okay. What else could we make us? Hmm. Like a 35 millimeter. That's kind of what we were discussing. Okay, to cut the grass. It's all nice and short for Daisy. So happy. I've used all that. So what I want, let's see. I know I probably got to do more stupid coasters. I'm kind of tired of them. So I made a few more tonight, which is good. But I thought we've got a little time. Maybe I'd shift gears. I was going to sew these together. Found them in a cupboard waiting for me to make the rest of them. I'm not going to make the fucking rest of them. I might as well enjoy these. But do I want them to be a long thing or do I? Oh no, that would be better. Because this makes it look like a story. But where would I put it? Doesn't matter. My son has an older um Canon. So I don't know what you have or what you're. So I like Canon, but I don't have a lot of experience with anything else about that. And I went from film camera, a couple film cameras, to he's got a. I don't know which. One line is stitching here and two lines back here. So if I sew on that one, on the outside one, I can sew a hair inside that line. Okay. We'll see how this works. I'm probably not going to love that I just backpacked that. I've had these for so long. This was probably done on the. It was. This was done on the previous embroidery machine. And not exact. Do I want to ship that? Probably. Oh, dogs. Like I said, the backpacking thing, right? Hmm. I never should tighten my stitch. This is easy to stitch. Pull out. We were screwing with the stitch on that stupid daisy thing. Maybe I need to tighten it a hair. Thankfully, after I rip this. That hurts. Like something jammed underneath the nail. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Canon Rebel EOS. Yep. Film. That was my very first tax return. I bought myself a camera from Kit's Camera in Longview Mall. Three Rivers Mall. Because I worked at Sips. Okay. I think I still got actual film floating around here somewhere. Alright, I'm going to just see if I can. Let's just pinch that right there. Call it close enough. Oops, I was going to. Oh, that is sliding. Damn it. Damn it. I know it's just for me, but maybe you should be having this orange colored thread. If the last piece slid a little, fine. The first pieces that everything will build up in. Bummer. No, thank you. Gonna have to pull some threads. Where am I going to put this? I thought I was going to go vertical, but yeah, I've got threads in here, but that's lined up better. Yuck. Should have pulled all those. See? Should have pulled them all before I sewed it back together. All right. I'm going to just trim some of it because I don't want to pull other threads here. All right, let's line up our. Ooh, see, this is why it's just going to go on my wall. You see that big nest? Oh my God, there's like a. It looks phenomenal from that side. Doop, 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 doop. Where'd she go? I don't hear her walking around. Did I miss somebody taking her outside? Oh, got it. And done. Here I am alternating directions. There's so much stabilizer in here that. Ah, whipped cream is out. See, if I had more coasters done, I could be using those as leaders and enders. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go in my bedroom. Oh, all that wallpaper has to come down. Well, not the center. The center above the window is technically hung on plywood and it is sticky. It, where it's hung on my painted textured walls, it is not. So, I guess I'll be taking that down and painting. You know, I should send a text right now to Janice. So maybe I would have an answer by the time I go upstairs to screw around later. and I could look for it. Uh-huh. All right. Oh, I can't do that because my phone is set up as a puppy cam on a tripod on the ground. Katie, I apologize if I have missed emails. I am not an emailer. We need to communicate it. We should do that through Facebook Messenger like we've done other things. I have been trying to prep for this shop hop, so I am almost positive I have missed something. How am I going to finish this off? Well, that's not perfect. Don't care. It's right on top of the ramp there by the doorway. Let's see if she comes back down. If she comes back down, I'll change the camera view because I have my phone lined up here. Let me tell you what. Yes. I'm going to sew this. Let's see if she comes down the ramp. Ow! Fucking A pins are sharp. Okay. Okay. She came down the ramp. Okay. Now we have a doggy cam. Alright, so what's the way to do this? These things are so big. Glue those down, trim them to a quarter, and glue temporarily. I'm gonna just watch and see what she does. Well, let's turn this iron on. And plunk. Alright, and she's up top of the ramp. Okay, so this is what I'm wondering. I haven't done a lot of this, so those of you that have, like, yeah, I can embroider these cool looking blocks all day, and then what? What do I do? How do I finish this? Oh, Christine. I was at 8:30. I'm probably gonna call it after this. It's just it. I'm so glad I've got you guys in here. But oh, Katie, you might know this if you're still here. Um, my son who does Twitch streaming, they have kind of a cool thing that if like right now I've got supposedly four of you in here watching. If I go offline, that I can go to somebody else's live stream. So say if you were live and not in here with me, I could go over to your channel with my group and then watch for a little bit and then leave all my viewers with you. And they call it something over there, but um, neither one of us know if that's something that is done can be done on YouTube. You're basically crashing somebody else's party and leaving. You've brought unexpected guests, which sometimes is cool because then you get to check out new channels. Realistically, if it can't be done, why not? Hey, Carissa, you're just what are you working on tonight? Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't know what you were working. What were you working on? How's the wolf? You're done, aren't you? Oh, were you going to do a border? Did you do the border? All right, let's pin this back up on the wall, and then I'll change the doggy camera back into a camera. Whoops. Oh, we don't have the doggy camera. Right, right. Is it gonna do it? It didn't. It did it like it was supposed to. Hold on. I'm not on the right camera view, but it did flip. Um, there we go from the pumpkin. I hear you. The amount of different directions I've been going is just. I tried to talk to the doctor about ADD, ADHD, talk to see if that's what's going on or not. Because I'm all over the place. I do the same thing, and I end up with trying to stay on target and all the other little fun shit that comes along with. Oh, that did not focus. Let's try. Nope. You hear all the dogs. Ah, there. Um, all the things that go with it. I was trying to explain that, I'm trying to run a business and I have all these troubles. And he's like, well, you're managing a business, okay? Can't be that bad. I'm like, but I could be better. Anyway, whatever. So I got some custards done. I sewed that fun stuff together behind me. It's not real tall. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. Thought I could put it vertical on the long wall, but then I realized that the rolling hills. So on the ceiling in my bedroom. No, I'll come up with something. I'll let you know. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow is Facebook Live sale, so um, Material Magic Studio on Facebook, 4:30. So set an alarm, 4:30 Pacific, and we will. Yes, shiny. Um, I keep doing I did it. I went in another direction. I keep using the Star Wars stay on target. That's all I stay on target because I'm like, "Mm," especially when I have so much for shop. Anyway, uh, that that's that's it. Sale tomorrow, 4:30. Be there. We draw discounts. It's super fun. So even if you just watch and see how it goes, we end up having a lot of fun. And then that's tomorrow's Tuesday, and then Wednesday starts the shop off, so I'll be absolutely fucking insane. And I'm toying around with having a live on Sunday. I don't know. You have to let me know what you think. None of the customers would know. They kind of would know. There's already signs up saying that they're on camera. Oh no. I think it would be hilarious. The conversations alone. Oof. All right. I will see you Thursday, I hope. I will make a post if for some reason I'm too insane to be able to do it. That would be day 2 of the shop house. Okay? All right. I will see you later.